What's up guys, welcome to the next YouTube channel and welcome to another Modern Warfare 2 video. So guys, today we're going to be doing a bit of an overview of the Crown Raceway map on Modern Warfare 2, which is of course based off a Marina Bay Street circuit over in Singapore. So, this map, there's a few talking points, so we're going to get right into that now guys. I'm going to start with obviously saying that this map was originally kind of dropped, so it was fully made, it was ready to be put in the game. But then due to some issues they had to take it out and then rework a few things to make it compliant or whatever, that kind of thing, and then put it back in. So of course those people that got to play the game super early, they would have seen the map and then obviously seen it again once they put it back in the game with the very small changes that they made. So that's obviously the first thing about this map. It definitely makes it an interesting one. It makes it stand out, I guess, so they had to take it out and put it back in. So yeah, that's the first point. So moving on to the actual map itself now. For me, in terms of the colours on this map, I definitely love the colours. It's very vibrant. There's a lot going on in terms of the colours. It's not just a boring plain colour. However, there's definitely a couple of things, one main thing that does get to me quite a lot, which I'll go into in a second. But just talking about the colours and the features of the map. So one of the things I do love is the TV screens, how they actually show the cars going around and stuff like that. I love that they've got that in the game. I love how it's not just kind of a blank TV screen, or it displays something that just isn't even, like, it's just blank or something like that. So I love that. I love how that's a thing. As you guys can see on screen, that's probably one of the things I love more about this map, I'd say, is just, it's just that little feature really that gives it that added effect. So yeah, I'd say the TV screens being in there that actually show stuff, and there's quite a lot of them as well, is definitely a good feature. Now, moving on to something that I'm not too keen on, which is the garage doors. Now, the garage doors, the reason I'm not really too keen on them is because I really just wish that Infinity Ward had made these garage doors dynamic, so that you can literally just open and close them as you wish. Now, in previous cards we've seen is where we've got dynamic elements, like bridges and stuff like that. We've seen that in previous cards, and it would just be good if these garage doors were dynamic. I mean, it's so awkward because at the moment we're not dealing with garage doors that are all the way down. We're not dealing with garage doors that are all the way up. We're dealing with garage doors that are literally half and half, to the point where you have to crouch or dolphin dive to get under, or of course go prone. So I think that for me is definitely one of my biggest hates about this map. I just wish these garage doors would just be dynamic and you could just open and close them as you wish. We've seen it in previous cards, so it's not as if they don't know how to do it. It's just that obviously they've chosen to make these static. But yeah, for me, that's definitely one of the things I hate. Some people I've heard don't mind it. They don't mind the whole aspect of having it where you have to crouch or whatever. I mean, if you dolphin diving, you can just go straight through it, kind of thing. But yeah, it just means that, if you're like running as fast as you can trying to get to that objective, or if you see an enemy, or if you see a swarm of enemies and you're trying to run away from them all, then you're going to have to either just go slower to slide under the map, or you have to crouch, that kind of thing. So yeah, the garage doors for me is a big hate. Infinity Ward, please make these dynamic. Moving on to a thing which I find is really cool. Now, there's a bit of an Easter egg slash glitch. I mean, I don't really know if it's much of an Easter egg, it's more of a glitch. I say it's an Easter egg because it's almost like a deliberate thing that they've done. So, you can obviously do something in this game where it will, you can basically go onto the track where the cars are, where you see all of them race past, and you can essentially go onto that track and then stand there and let one of the F1 cars kill you. Now, I love that feature. Like I said, it must have been intentional because the cars actually have their own kill cam, which, like I said, would have to have been like a manual thing that they've had to done. That doesn't just happen. They'd have had to put that in the game. So yeah, that's why I call it an Easter egg, because it's just a really cool thing that they've put in. So yeah, that's one of the things that I love about this map. It's just that Easter egg and being able to do that. The glitch itself is honestly, guys, I spent about a good hour trying to actually do it, because it took me so many attempts, whether that's just me not doing it properly. But yeah, guys, it took me a little while. So yeah, other than that though, it's a really cool thing. Once I finally made it, I was very relieved to have finally done it, and then obviously I can get that footage for you guys. So yeah, back to getting killed by the F1 car. That's a little thing as well that I love about this map. Now, a thing which has been mentioned to me, which I've known a few people say, is the footsteps in certain rooms that you go in. It's not all of the rooms on this map, but there's one room, I believe it's the room near A or C. I think it's near A, actually. The footsteps are horrendously loud. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I know the footsteps are loud anyway in this game. 100%. I'm not denying that. But for some strange reason in this one area, it's just, yeah, it's more loud than it's supposed to be. So that's the thing. I mean, as if the footsteps weren't loud enough as it is, I gotta make it loud in this one room. It's obviously down to the, you know, I honestly didn't expect Infinity Ward to go into this much detail, but the flooring type in that particular room, you know, it's just that, basically. You know, but it's one of those things where it's like, come on, man, footsteps are loud enough as it is. Do you really want to make them louder? But apparently they do. So that's that one. On to something which, again, I love about this map. Let's just call it the sights, I guess. Now, when you're looking in a particular direction, you've obviously got the big wheel, which, you know, it's coming back to what I said earlier. It's got the colours, which I really, really love. You've got all those different colours to it. But then, obviously, if you look slightly in the other direction, you've got the big ship on top of the building, which is, of course, based off of Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. Obviously, this map being in Singapore. And honestly, I think this is such a cool thing they added. They didn't have to add this. It's well in the distance. It's not even, you know, when you zoom in, it's just a block, basically. You know, it's not heavily detailed, but they didn't have to put this in with the distance that it's, you know, with it being how far it is. But they did, and yeah, I love that, really. It's a good little thing to be able to see, like I said, regardless of the fact that it's lacking a hell of a lot of detail. So yeah, guys, that's another feature that I love about this map. It's definitely something good to see when you're zooming in there on the distance. So yeah, guys, that pretty much concludes this video for me, really. Just talking about a few of the points that I like and dislike. And a bit of gameplay footage for you as well, guys. Now, I will obviously just say that the gameplay footage you're watching is in a custom game, so it's with bots. So yeah, if you guys are thinking, oh, I was playing with bots, I am indeed playing with bots. It was just easy to do that while I get this footage for you guys. So yeah, please do let me know in the comments what your favourite parts are about this map, and of course the things that you dislike the most. Like I said, for me, I love the fact that there's a little glitch / Easter egg in the map where you can just go get killed by that F1 car. That's a very cool thing for me. And then, of course, the lighting as well, and just the views. It's really good. There's a few things I like. But yeah, guys, please let me know what your favourite parts are with this map in the comments below. And, of course, if there's anything that I haven't covered, again, do let me know. So yeah, guys, if there's any other maps that you think are in the game but you want me to do a bit of an overview for, again, drop those below and I shall certainly get around to that if I can. So thank you guys for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will catch you guys in the next one.